New information on the chemical reaction at Catalytic Refiners and Institute that left 2 people dead and sent dozens of others to the hospital. Today, Governor Patrick Morrisey announced the Department of Environmental Protection is implementing a comprehensive air monitoring plan. He says air sampling will be conducted at the facility and in surrounding areas, while existing monitoring stations are being closely watched for any unusual changes. The DEP also launched a full investigation into the facility. Following yesterday's event, multiple state and federal agencies have boots on the ground at the Catalytic Refiners plant in Institute. 13 News reporter Sarah Davis joins us now from the scene that is still pretty active tonight.
Crews have been on site all day at the Catalytic Refiners plant trying to get answers to questions many people are asking tonight. The West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection and the United States Environmental Protection Agency were both on site today. That's according to Kanawha County Commission President Ben Salango. He also says the Federal Chemical Safety Board will be on site on Monday. OSHA has also told us they have launched an investigation, and the deadline to complete that investigation is 6 months from now. We can also tell you that the governor's office has revealed an air monitoring plan from the DEP in collaboration with the federal EPA. The agency will be collecting air samples both at the plant and around the area to ensure citizens and employees are safe. This is just to monitor quality in real time and keep tabs on any changes. In a press conference yesterday, Governor Morrisey discussed some of these next steps that residents will see in the coming days and weeks.
The DEP has really been very proactive, trying to ensure that the air is unaffected by what's going on, and that process will continue over the course of the upcoming days. So our DEP got on top of it very, very quickly, and we're pleased to work with our emergency management division and the other state agencies involved. So we're going to continue that effort because we want to make sure that what we just told you in terms of the air and the water remains true. That's important, and we have to monitor that.
We also heard from an Ames Goldsmith spokesperson who told us the plant is actually preparing to close down. Operations are scheduled to end here in June, and the work taking place inside is in preparation for that closure. Officials with Kanawha 911 and the governor's office say they will continue to keep us updated as they learn more as these investigations are underway about what just happened yesterday. Reporting in Institute, Sarah Davis, 13 News.
And we can tell you tonight that local hospitals provided care for 30 patients related to that chemical emergency. Kanawha County Commissioner Ben Salango says all but 2 patients have been treated and released. 13 News reporter Savannah Young spoke with people who experienced that ordeal firsthand.
Patrick Clark lives about a half-mile from the plant. He says he didn't know what was happening at first until his daughter called him, warning him not to go outside.
I had my door open, for fresh air, and it got into my house. So, I started feeling headaches and nausea. And so I got me and my family together, my daughter, my 3 grandsons, and we went over to the emergency room to get a full checkout to make sure we were okay.
He says the emergency room was packed and he ran into a neighbor who was also seeking care. They shared their experiences about how they were feeling.
He couldn't stop coughing and trying to clear his throat. And he said he was out working in the yard when it happened, and he just felt weak and dizzy and lightheaded, and the headaches came on. He said he dropped his rake and everything and, made a path to the hospital.
Clark described that the odor seeped into his house. He describes the smell and that he says he even could taste the chemical in the air, saying it soon left him with a scratchy throat and a headache.
You could actually taste it a little bit in your throat, and I had a scratchy throat where I kept, trying to clear my throat.
Clark told me this isn't the first time his family has dealt with incidents at the plant, and he carries a mask with him everywhere he goes. He's concerned about what could happen next. He says moving may now be a possibility.
I don't know if we're going to stick around too much longer. We may go to safer grounds.
Clark tells me he and his family are now feeling okay, but he says the community is still on edge as they wait for more answers. In Institute, I'm Savannah Young for 13 News.